New Year's Eve. So, let's see. Last year, this was a good day last year. I was definitely doing my best to stay away from my ex that day. Hanging out with my neighbor. We ate grapes underneath the table. First time ever eating the grapes from Danielle, with Danielle. And she says she thinks that I won the grape thing from that year. I definitely got lucky. It's just so interesting that, and I'm going to journal about this a little bit later, but me from a year ago. I'm going to close my door more. Hold on. Okay, just a little extra soundproofing. So me from a year ago, not even a whole year ago, because like to the day is different, but everyone's gone through a lot of stuff this year, and I am fortunate enough to not be one of the people who suffered. The first 3 months of this year were absolute hell for me. Absolute hell. Well, last year I went through some hell. Anyways, the first 3 months this year was very difficult, and I'm just grateful to be on this side of it. That being said, it's felt like 2026 to me all year long. I've literally called it 2026. So, I hope that everyone's 2026 is as good as my 2025 that's felt like 2026 has been. Anyways, what is this message? New Year's Eve message. Get into it. Get into the shuffle. What has been the underlying, it's been the hidden theme through 2025 that is going to, that's it. What's been the hidden theme in 2025? Dory, pretty. Dory, I thought your head was the other way. What has been the hidden? That's a few. Ooh, detoxify. And, okay, sorry. Full moon in Taurus and full moon in Sagittarius. 2 full moons. Okay, we've got detoxify and see the bigger picture. There's literally a bull here, and that's beautiful. She's got some type of a flower on her head, maybe like a goldenrod or something like that. And this one has the archer sitting out there in the desert under the full moon. Detoxify. I haven't pulled that card before. What's been the hidden theme in 2025? I definitely understand that because I have definitely been, I've been detoxifying my energy and my space. Okay, in Taurus. Beginning. Full moon in Taurus. Detoxify. You need to detox to restore equilibrium to your situation. Perhaps you've been obsessing and have fallen into a negative headspace. Whatever the case, you need to release any dramas, possessiveness, and stubbornness to free up everything. Digging your heels in won't help, and neither will allowing yourself to be mean. It could be a spiritual, emotional, or physical detox that's called for. Find a balance between what your heart wants and what's the practical next step to take. Your challenge now is to balance yourself emotionally. This might not be easy, but it'll boost your manifesting ability far more than if you're over-emotional and therefore out of alignment. Okay, and now let's see, Sagittarius. At this point, your best bet is to be the bigger person in whatever situation is on your mind. If harsh words have been exchanged, This card comes with a gentle suggestion to diffuse the upset with some humor. The world is your oyster when you draw this card. The world is your oyster when you draw this card, but you need to find a balance between where you are and where you want to be. It may be that you need to do some more research before you move closer towards whatever it is you want. When you're manifesting, the journey of discovery can be as empowering as dreaming the big dream. Find a balance between saying what needs to be said and saying too much. Yeah. One thing is for sure, having an open mind will serve you well now. Talk to people about your issues and get a view of the bigger picture. And I have, yes. Oh my God, that's crazy. I've been completely getting rid of all toxic, energies in my life throughout 2025. And I've been looking not only at the bigger picture, but at the deeper picture. The fact that this isn't a picture, that it is a 3D. Like physically. And beyond that, I've even been going in between that. Okay. So that's been that's been the underlying theme of 2025. As this year comes to a close, what do I need to know? It's like what lesson should I have learned? It's crazy too that the hidden messages I asked for what's been, the hidden message of this year, and they're both full moons. They're not hidden, they're bright. That is interesting. I've been very bullheaded in the past, and now I'm not. Now I'm just shooting my shot, so that's so cool. Okay. What should I have learned throughout this year? Message should I have learned throughout 2025? Like what's the big takeaway then from 2025? You're feeling something. Don't dim to fit in. That was just, I felt like it was tingling on the bottom of my pinky when I was touching it. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? It's always, share your voice. Don't dim to fit in. I opened right up to it. I didn't even, okay. Don't dim your light to accommodate someone else's smallness. We are all born to shine big and bright. The universe is expanding and you are part of the universe, so expanding is part of your nature. If someone makes you want to retract, notice and slowly back away. They are not for you and you are not for them. Better yet, find it within yourself to expand and shine your light away. Flowers don't open and close according to who's walking by. They open and show their beauty regardless. If others don't want to be around you or you make them uncomfortable, it's because you're shining light on the fact that they are dimming to fit in. By choosing to shine bright, you may just inspire them to turn on their light too, or not. Keep your light on anyway. All relationships are essentially an energetic agreement. The moment one person decides to start rising up and allowing their light to shine, it changes the energetic agreement and can create some waves. That's completely normal. The relationships are meant to last. That are meant to last will adapt to the change in energy. Others won't because they were likely born under the proviso of, I love you as long as you don't shine brighter than me. That's okay. Not all people are meant to be in your life forever, but the lessons they teach us can still live on. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Just yesterday, I was sitting on the couch and I was drawing, and I said, I'm sorry, for being a bum and just sitting here drawing. And then I was kind of like, well, no, I don't think I am. And he looked at me and he said, it's like flipping on a light switch and asking the light not to come on. you know, he was like, you know, then it'd be like getting upset at, you know, like the light for being on when you flipped on the switch. Like, God, the synchronicities. And just underneath, it's just covering both of her eyes so that she can see with the third. Let go of the past you, let go of the future you. What should I have learned in 2025? Don't tend to fit in. Have I learned? I kind of think I have. So, if in my outfit choices, for sure nowadays, I like to stand out a little bit. This is the one that flipped over. Star Mother, right? Answer the call. What does your call you to do? Let's see, how can you mother yourself? Oh, that's been another big theme of this year. Okay, no, that's more of something that I'm going to need to go into more this coming year. I've started this year, but it's been difficult. But to really be the mom to myself and ask myself, what does this body, what does this vessel need right now? You know, it's like the spirit is the mother to my body, and I need to ask myself, what does this body need, and then really care for it. That's definitely like, just a huge thing for me. You eat the right things, drink water when you need water instead of just getting another coffee. Star Mother. There it is. You are more held than you could possibly imagine, loved and cherished so dearly that if you knew, you would not spend 1 second of your life in separation, worry, or fear. Let the mother carry your burdens. Let her rock away your fears. Let all of your worries, regrets, shame, and guilt on her altar. Oh, lay them all there. Please, please, sweet child, do not fear. You are love in motion. If you allow it, you are already healed. Let her remind you of your goodness. Let her love away your fears. Your capacity to love and hold others is limited to your capacity to love and hold yourself. Be compassionate with your sweet body, mind, and soul. Treat yourself like the beautiful spirit that you truly are. Remind yourself that you are doing your best and try not to carry it all on your own. You've got this, and the mother's got you. Let her broad arms take away your burdens. Let her lift the weight of the world off your shoulders. Forgive yourself, my dear sweet child of the earth. That was so beautiful. I think I'm going to pull from this one now, which I 2 days in a row. Interesting. But mothering myself. I'd like to know who. Or that's not even a mother. Acceleration, brilliance, but stand in your light. Light activation. Don't dim to fit in. H. Light, joy, and success surround you now. If you've been going through a dark, challenging time, the clouds are now parting, and the light of the sun is shining upon you. This is a time of acceleration and success. You are beginning to build momentum, and things are starting to move forward. Old dreams and visions may come to light now, for whatever has been blocking you or holding you back is now being released and making space for an influx of energy, drive, and movement. Hathor is encouraging you to set your sights higher than before. Reach for the sun, bask in your own brilliance. If you've held back on expressing any of your talents or bringing to light information that will support your growth, now is the time to bring them to the light of day. If you've been holding back on a project or waiting on the right time to move forward, The time is now. The wheels are turning and your life is moving. Enjoy the light. Don't dim to fit in. Enjoy the light. Wow. Okay. Commander Ashtar, leadership activation. It's time to evolve. Trust in your ability to guide others. You have the ability to help others heal and evolve. The challenges you are surmounting are opportunities to lead by example. Living honestly, and sharing your truth have always been important to you. Now you're being given the opportunity to live your truth in view of the world. Don't be afraid to take your lead, to evolve into your leadership role. You have to assume your position in the world. Your ego may be loud at this time and may try to keep you small. Don't fight it. Just prove to yourself and others that you have what it takes to silence this voice of limitation. You were born to lead, so lead. Wow. Okay, and I'm looking for a mother. Though, oh my goodness. Stop, that's so synchronistic. That's been coming up, though. The teacher awakens, the student becomes the master. I hear you, I feel you. Just opened right back up to Hathor again. Way back here. Thoth is the ancient Egyptian ibis-headed god of writing, divine magic, and the moon, acknowledged as the sacred scribe. And I put him like right here between the moon and fucking dim to fit in. Acknowledged as the sacred scribe who created writing. He was considered to be the maintainer of the Egyptian universe. It is said that he was the priest king of Atlantis. He was dedicated to leading the Atlantean people in a loving way that was firm but fair. God, Atlantis and Egypt have both been coming up so much lately. However, no matter how hard he tried to direct them, many of them didn't obey the spiritual laws, which brought a cataclysmic end to their civilization. In the Western magical community, Thoth is seen as an all-powerful spiritual guide who can help us understand the energy of magic and the power of our will. He's the mastermind behind the Hermetic text. In the ancient Greeks knew him as Hermes Trismegistus, and the Romans as Mercury. When you feel called to this master, it's because divine magic is unfolding in your world, and you are ready to write the story of your life. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. They have the emerald tablet of Hermes upstairs. The powers of heaven and earth are uniting at this time, putting the power of creation into your hands. Whatever you set out to do, you will do. You're in a vortex of manifestation. I feel that. All the lessons of the past have given you a better understanding of what will be best for your highest good and truth. You're a magical being who deserves to have a magical life. Believe in who you are and call in all you need and more. You are no longer a student, you are the teacher. Take everything you've learned and put it to use. Your life will never feel complete or fulfilled until you share what you've experienced during this incarnation. These are lessons to be learned from the events in your life that will be great gifts to those who receive them. Take the time to create a plan of action and put it down into writing what you intend to do so that the universe can bear witness to it and support its unfoldment. Oh my gosh. That was beautiful. are you orange when your box is blue? Interesting, the Wheel of Fortune right here on the bottom of the deck. So, honestly, that feels like a complete message, and that's why these never made it out of the box. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That is that. Mother yourself. Nurture yourself. Don't dim to fit in. The hidden message of 2025 is to detoxify and see the bigger picture, and I think that I did that. What I should have learned is don't dim to fit in, and how to mother myself. And here we have, I mean, don't dim your light, shine bright, step up to guide. You're the teacher, not the student. This is so beautiful. Okay. That is, I'm going to soak that in for a bit.